You're listening to the Arcane Focus Network.
Previously on Star Raiders.
As you drive for a few more hours, the lights of the city are getting closer and closer to you guys.
Definitely started to slow down. We're in suburbia now.
You see there's this digital plaque. Welcome to Tabard Miner's Central City. Because our Pact Worlds petition is still pending, we'll need to manually upload a language program.
Astra, this thing's loud as fuck.
You can see a horde of these zombie creatures just shuffling along.
Okay, there's more coming. There's more coming.
You guys run inside, head to the back, inside the back room.
We've still got the car out front.
We could pull it round into the warehouse at the back and spend some time reinforcing it.
Good idea.
Yeah.
You pull the car inside, and you close the door again. Turn it off so you don't die of asphyxiation, I'm sure.
Indeed.
So just to gather together for a moment, crew, and just check that we're all on the same page about the plan. Are we all on board with the idea of, doing some shit to this car that makes it a little bit better? I'd love a bit of a once-over on the engine just to make sure we're not going to have any sort of mechanical troubles. We check the fuel levels, top it up if need be, and then just make a fucking run for the spaceport. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Tell me what you need. I'll go out and I'll find it.
All right, good call. Good call, Captain. I turn around and grab like one of the cardboard boxes. I rip one of the flaps off and write to-do list or shopping list on the top of it and go, all right, Astra, tell us what we need to make this car a beast.
All right, so she's dropped to the ground, rolled under, so she's looking at the underneath of the car to see what she can actually attach to and what needs enforcing from, a body point of view. Hopefully she can get some good idea. Do I need some rolls? Do I need to roll some stuff?
And a general check on the health of the car is the sort of main thing.
I would say you will for when you want to actually inspect the car, but for this, I'd say let your imaginations run wild.
All right. Okay, so I'm imagining that we're going to have to weld or bolt something up onto the chassis. So we'll need to reinforce this little scoopy thing at the front. The scoopy thing? Yeah, she's the engineer.
You wish to add a plow in the front?
I want to add a plow. I do.
Okay.
A blade. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What else do we need? Spikes? Some pretty scary spikes on the side. So if they come close, they've been tackling. That seems to be their technique, is to walk up and smash into things. So we need to
grab stuff.
Yeah, crab stuff.
The old grab and bite.
Yeah, so we need pokers so that when they jump on the car, they get skewered. So that.
Burzin.
I'm writing all this down. Yeah. I'm writing down pokers, plow.
Skewers.
But wouldn't that just stick them onto the car? Don't we want a cattle, a cattle prod thing, or you know what I mean?
Broom handle to poke them off.
Yeah, pushes away.
Just roll down the window, poke them off.
Burzin's just thinking about the dream and the arms shooting through the windows and stuff. He's maybe some cyclone fencing or bars across the windows so they can't reach in and tear the skin from your face. It's type thing,
These are all excellent ideas. I applaud it. Now, Astra, how are we for fuel in the car?
Yeah, let me just have a look at that. I'm going to go and inspect the fuel and see what it's at.
Quarter of a tank.
It's not looking great, guys. We managed to go through, what was it, at 3/4 of a tank-ish before? No, we filled it up, didn't we? So we've gone through 3/4 of a tank to get here.
This is not a fuel-efficient car.
This is not a fuel-efficient car. Okay.
So we need some fuel.
Well, I guess adding a plow and such might not help with the fuel efficiency either.
It's going to guzzle a fair bit. I think we need a fair amount.
We're in a city. We should be able to find a gas station or something somewhere along the way. We could siphon fuel out of other cars on the side of the road.
There are a few in the car park.
Exactly. I'm sure we'll be able to find something where we can get more fuel and refill the car. I don't think that'll be a problem necessarily.
I'm going to look around the room that we're in, the warehouse, and look for anything metal, anything we can scavenge to kind of create these weapons. The vending machine is a prime candidate, I think, for at least salvaging some metal and reinforcing some shit.
All right. So after writing down all of these things, and maybe you have had a bit of a cursory glance outside at your surroundings and what's available in here, this sort of stuff, assuming you could find everything you needed, it could take you 48 hours maybe to put all of this stuff on there.
That's a lot of time.
Well, we definitely want to prioritize the windows.
Yeah, the windows.
Burzen's huge on that.
Because you're talking about cutting, fabricating metal, attaching it. It's a big job. And it's one of those things. I've been working on my car all summer. Like, you think something's like a 10-minute job, 6 hours later.
6 hours later, you're still looking for a screw.
Yeah, but you haven't got like two. He's literally a techno wizard, like magician mechanic guy,
And she is an actual mechanic.
I am an actual mechanic.
and
plus
she's
a
got
robot.
a drone. Yeah,
I feel like this is like backhanding me. Like, I feel like I'm getting insulted here.
We're
Yeah,
saying
'cause
you're not.
as
We're
good a
we're not
mechanic.
trying to.
No.
We're not trying to.
Because
Yeah,
you're not
you-
a techno
You're not a techno
wizard.
wizard or a mechanic. You're a hobbyist.
Also, we're not trying to paint it like we're from Miami Heat or something, and that's not the job. I feel like that's a big job.
Yeah, this isn't Exhibit's fucking pimp my ride, motherfucker.
Are you insulting? Are you making fun of the color of my car?
Go wrap your
Nah,
car
I'm
in
just
aqua
jealous,
blue
Tom.
again,
We
mate.
all know that.
Miami
Yeah.
blue was the color thing.
Yeah.
Miami
So
blue,
nice.
din, on my knees.
On my knees,
Hey.
help me,
While they're all
baby.
doing that stuff.
Tell me what can I do?
Miami blue. Okay, Ben.
Too deep.
I think they're done now, Ben.
Yep.
Go.
I was hoping to go to that program, the Welcome to Tavern Minor.
Yep.
And I was hoping to possibly peek at the coding and maybe download a version of it and see if I can mess around with it and maybe, I don't know, look around and see what the archives have in it and stuff.
As you walk up to it, it says to you in Vesk, "Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Tabard Miner's Central City. I'm your guide and information expert, Theston. If this is your first time to Tabard Miner, please say yes.
Theston? Did you say Theston? Is it Theston?
If this is your first time to Tabard Miner, please
what he
say
said?
yes."
Sorry, Tom. Did he say Theston? Sorry, that's Ben asking. I didn't hear you.
Yes, he did.
Theston. Yes.
Great.
But I say yes in Yosoki.
Please wait.
The computer crashes.
He doesn't respond because it's waiting for Vesk.
I like to picture Yosoki as like chipmunky sounds.
You have selected Isoki. Is this correct?
I say yes again in Yosoki.
Great.
I'm just gonna keep switching languages. just
Speaks
to
in
fuck with it.
Yosoki. First things first, let's greet each other in the traditional Kapaxi way. He holds his palms out. Now you try.
Arms out,
You turn around.
thumbs out, guns.
Great! It might seem strange, but bowing to a Kopaxi is considered aggressive due to our antlers and outstretched fingers and hands, and likewise because of the sharp points.
100% you're gonna cut this. You've already done this before. You don't have to do it twice, Tom.
Next, because our Pact World's petition is pending,
Then we go through this. Yeah, let's do it, motherfucker.
and it goes on, and it gives you the full greeting.
No.
Commit to the bit.
And you want to crack it open and have a look at the programming. So give me a computers check.
Yeah, 100%.
No, actually, you know what? To bust
Hell
it open
yeah.
first, or at least see if there's some kind of maintenance area. Give me. Actually, no. Give me a computers check to see if you can access this thing.
Okay. 14. No, sorry, 15. My roll was a 4.
You get in there, but there is a hidden panel up there. You kind of like press it and it pops open, and yeah, you can see that you're able to access it. And there's like a port in there for doing firmware updates and things like that. You could plug in quite easily.
Nice. I'm gonna connect to it.
You do so.
Connect to
And
the
what would you like to do as you get in there? You can see there's options to update and do some basic stuff around there. What are you looking to do?
How smart is festive?
It's not that smart.
I'd like to see all of the archives of past events and things of cultural interest. I want to understand this culture a little bit better.
So you spend a little bit of time in this, and you don't find that much. But then perhaps you head to the computers behind the information desk and have a look there instead. And indeed, there is a little bit more information. What kind of stuff are you looking for?
Look, it's stuck with me, the idea that the captain said that, there might be some kind of magical stuff. This is something I'm just saying up front. The next time I see one of those creatures, I want to cast detect magic on it long enough to see if there's any kind of magical evidence of necromancy and stuff like that, because then I can actually find out if I do it long enough, I can know the level of effect and if it was caused by a spell caster or if it was caused, and if it was a spellcaster, I'd know their level, or if it was like a magic object or something. Then, but like what I'd like to know is they were trying to join the Pact Worlds. But they didn't succeed, so I just want to know if they ran afoul of any kind of creature cultures or stuff like that, or if there was I don't know. I just want to know.
Okay, so it's not that they didn't succeed; it's just that the petition is pending. So they're, and I guess your knowledge of such things, maybe you went on a Wikipedia binge one night and had a bit of a read about it. When a world wants to join, it's quite a long, arduous process. It also requires, the will of the people, and the people actually have to be on board with this, whether or not the government is a democracy or theocracy or a totalitarian or whatever it is.
What about an oligarchy?
That too.
Especially
plutocracy.
All of the above.
Yeah.
And some
Hey,
that
I've been
weren't
playing.
mentioned.
I was playing Civilization, so that was where I knew oligarchy from.
Thanks for throwing it in
Just
there.
saying. It's not because I'm educated. I just didn't want to give anyone the wrong
To
impression.
join the Pact Worlds, it does require a majority of vote from the citizens of the people. And you remember as well, there was a Pact Worlds exhibit from the events page that you saw. So perhaps they were trying to help convince the people to get the popular vote as one of the many steps required to join the Pact Worlds.
I love how prepared Tom is for this.
Have they joined? Is it likely? I mean, the planet that the captain talked about seemed like it was a remote planet, and this one isn't fully joined. So if there is an attack or if someone's using it, in my mind, it implies that they weren't protected. Does being a part of the Pact Worlds imply secure protection, interconnectivity? It's NATO style, you attack one, you attack all kind of thing.
Yeah, to a certain degree, yes. There's no open war or anything between any Pact Worlds or on Pact Worlds, like you were saying. You do have the stewards who not only are dedicated to...
Yeah, you come under the umbrella of the stewards.
They're not just dedicated to exploration and things like that, but there are military branches of the stewards who will respond to threats against the Pact Worlds. Because, like Daniel said, it is an umbrella. And once you join, then you're good. But it is, like we said, a long process because you have to prove that you're actually worth all of this. It's kind of like joining the EU. Once your people join, then they can access Absalom Station freely, this and that. So it's a big thing to join.
All right. I just want to get a lot of cultural knowledge if I can. I want to just try and access as much as possible. That's my goal right now because I have a feeling getting to know the city is its own form of everyone's scrounging for stuff to make our ride and our safe ride. I think is just as important in my head because I'm more operating on trying to knowledge base is getting to know the culture as well. So knowing where they might store shit or if you run out of fuel you can go to this place or blah, blah, blah,
But
sure. Okay. So you spend your time doing that, studying that, reading up.
what is their value to the Pact Worlds? You know what I mean? What are they bringing to the table, sort of thing?
Castanet music.
Again, it's a pretty complicated process, and perhaps that's something Ben might find out in his research.
I kind of want to wander up to that front desk. Was there computers and stuff on that front desk when we
That's
walk in?
what. Yeah, if you were to walk
That's
up
what
there, you would
Ben's
see
using, or?
Tiny there currently. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I kind of want to wander up and pull up a seat next to Tiny on the computer next to him or whatever. And I start. Hey, you doing? Why am I fucking like Italian?
Hey, what are you doing? Come on.
Are you doing some research, laddie? I was just thinking about doing some of my own.
Oh, Papa Squat. Let's research it up.
Research buddies, yay! I want to start tapping away, and the thing I'm looking for is like
take a photo of us.
yeah. Give a little thumbs up. I'm looking for space Google Chrome to sort of open up I'm going to try to see if the infosphere is still available or whatever the local on-planet version of the infosphere is. An internet, perhaps.
Space
It's
Bing.
Capaxi Fox.
Spask Jeeves.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, you do so. And, yeah, sure enough, it is local.
Yeah. What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to do some research because obviously, this planet has devolved had this undead kind of disease inflicted. And I'm in my head. So what I'm trying to accomplish, Tom, is I want to do some research to see if there was any like groups, like criminal groups or rebels or anything like that while the planet was being taken over, maybe created strongholds or didn't want to leave the planet and all of those sorts of things. What?
Oh, I just had a brain blast. Total technomancing brain blast. Didn't mean to stop the procession. It just smacked in my head. I was like, raising the dead. You can't raise the dead unless they're dead. You put a plague on a planet. You kill everybody. It spreads, they die, and you raise them. It's not a plague of undead. It's not a plague that like raises. It's that this is just fodder. You just go to a planet, you engineer a virus that kills off the population, and then you come back and raise it. I don't think we'll catch zombieism. I think that would be done to us if we died no matter what. That like something's going on here. I want to say this stuff as like I was like we'd have to verify by saying what's going on with the zombies, but I think that's what's happening.
As he's sort of like Tiny and Sawbones are having like this little like mind meld, like feeding off each other sort of situation. And as he's saying those things, I'm thinking back over all the medical journals and the interactions we've had with the zombies and trying to see if there's any connections that are being made.
Yeah, because there was a disease here, but the disease, like, it didn't raise the dead. They would have notified us about that. The disease was happening, people were dying, and then suddenly now there's a zombie apocalypse. This is the fall of society when like the dead come back. They come back fast, they come back strong. They're great zombie hordes.
Yeah, especially with the amount of chitin they've got, natural armor.
Okay. Sawbones, that kind of information, you would need to know your way around their internet, their search terms. In order to do so, it would take you quite a while. You know what I mean? Think about investigative journalism, how long it takes using publicly available records to do that kind of research. You don't think you have the time to be able to do that specifically. However,
okay,
when you do open up Capaxi Fox, you do see a notification, like a push notification that comes up as soon as you open it up. The long and short of it is, it's telling that there is this planet-wide emergency and to go to your nearest evacuation point. And it starts listing all of these places throughout the city. Some are closer and more like rallying points, and then others are larger evac points at certain places throughout the city. And as you're looking at this, you can see that the stadium is used as one.
As an evac point.
Mm-hmm. And the university was used as one. And the music hall was also used as one.
Not the zoo, though.
Funnily enough, no.
Aww.
Okay. So when you say evac point, you mean a point from which ships were being launched?
One would assume.
Yeah.
And there are smaller rallying points listed. It's like, go to the corner of 131st and 28th Street, and this is a rallying point for anybody who is in this district and fulfills these requirements. As you have a look through, you can see that only certain people were being evacuated as well. So others need not apply, sort of thing.
The oligarchy.
What kind of people?
In more of like a general way, it kind of states that those who are eligible, like who you are, and you need to proceed to these points. If you're one of these people, you need to proceed there, but it doesn't go into great detail with this. Ben, of your research, so Sawbones has found this out, but of your research that you've done, and maybe Sawbones reads this out and you have a look over, you could make a reasonably educated guess at this point, based off of what of the society you've seen. It is a heavily industrialized society, and it has a very distinct class system here. And you've got the ultra elite, and then you have the ones just below them, and then you've got the poor. It's the 1% sort of deal. So
the 1%, the bourgeoisie and the working poor.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiny, it seems like there might be some smaller launching pads, between us and the spaceport. Maybe we should divert to the university and see if there's any ships or shuttles remaining there.
I think those, the three areas you listed, did you tell me those areas?
Yeah, I did.
The university, the stadium, the musical. I think those places are the worst places to go, probably. Because, think about it. They get swarmed. People are trying to get out. Someone's sick. It spreads. They die. That's probably like focal point number one. You know what I mean? The spaceport wasn't listed, which is super weird. But like the other three, I think those are places we need to
avoid.
In my head, we should avoid. But I could be wrong. I don't think there's any reason to assume that those aren't packed with people trying to overrun and get off the planet.
It makes sense what you're saying. Like this is obviously a citywide broadcast that they would have been going there to try to escape.
I explained the class system and stuff, and I there's no way people are gonna take that lying down.
Aye.
We'll have to catch everyone up on everything we're covering, but.
Well, this is just reinforcing our plan to make a mad dash for the spaceport, isn't it?
The zoo.
Man, I want to do more. Tiny's Tiny loves learning about the mechanics of magic and how things are affected. So he's fascinated by wanting to know why these creatures have been how and why they've been brought back, and what's the limitation and what's going on. So that's ticking in the back of his mind as well, thinking if I was going to gather a bunch of people up and say that there's an evacuation, and then lead them to just like center points, it'd make more sense rather than just saying free for all. It gathers everyone together. I want to say this to Sawbones, saying like I think if we go to these areas, we might have a good shot of maybe understanding what's going on as well, but we should probably avoid them. But I don't know, it might be a risk. We should bring this up with everyone else, I guess. This shouldn't just be us.
We could do a drive-by.
Yeah. We can hand wave all of this. You get the others up to speed. Maybe you pop out back as Astra's looking over the car. Astra, I imagine you want to be as efficient as possible.
Definitely.
Would you like to make this engineering check while you're being filled in?
Yes, please. Yep, definitely.
Go ahead.
Okay. What is my plus to engineering? Oh my god, I'm on the wrong
I would
screen.
like 2 engineering checks, please.
Okay.
And since Sawbones disappeared, either Burzin was looking scrounging.
So
16.
while that was going on, Burzin would have been doing a bit of scrounging, checking out the stuff in the warehouse. But then, do we have access to the roof? Could we get up to the roof?
Okay. All right, let's deal with that in just a moment. So
16 and a 15.
Astra, you've rolled a 6 up. Why am I asking? Yeah.
Oh.
You give the car a complete once-over.
Minor service.
You check everything, check all the parts, and this car has had some, a few things have been borderline jury-rigged on this. This was it's a workhorse, you know what I mean? It looks like it's going to keep running.
Excellent. That is good news.
Yeah. And anything that was a bit sus, you're able to kind of maybe reinforce and, yeah.
How'd I go with the chicken wire on the windows?
You don't have any chicken wire, so...
So not very well then.
No, not well at all.
Okay.
B plus.
All right, and
So I'm going to let everybody know that the car's as good mechanically as it can be.
yeah, this is all kind of happening simultaneously. And Burzin, you're with Brandon. You're going to check out the roof, are you?
Just see what we can find, that anything that we could possibly use. Survival situation.
Or like, so you want to check out the warehouse first?
Yeah.
You guys start going through boxes.
And not like neatly as well. Just like rip open a box, nothing, chuck it away. Rip open a box, chuck it away.
Yeah, I would say that you would have enough time with this to be able to take 20 and really go through everything. You find maybe some useful bits and pieces, and maybe it's like, here's a chair in the break room. I think, all right, maybe we can pull the back off, and maybe that kind of fits over 3/4 over one of the window panels, that sort of thing. And
use part of the frame sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it. And you're able to find enough rudimentary objects to be close to what you guys were suggesting. You don't quite have this plow situation that you're talking about, but you've got enough things to at least cover the passenger side windows, and there's a maintenance room in there as well. You get in there's a few bits and pieces. You can maybe tie them on. It's not like welding or
Cable
anything,
ties?
but maybe even like cable ties, pulling up electrical cord and tying it on, that sort of thing. It would perhaps stand up to glancing blows, but that's about it.
Like enough to make you like subconsciously or like fool yourself into thinking that it's enough. It's like I've done something at least. Where you're like, that'll work. Sure, that'll work. Yep.
Like when people tape up their windows in a typhoon.
Yeah. That's what they tell you to do. They tell you to do. I did it. It was safe. But while Sawbones and Tiny are getting like information about the area from a book learning type of situation, he wants to go upstairs and get visual confirmation on what's around. He wants to get that kind of knowledge about the area.
Yeah, you find there's a ladder off in the corner. You can climb up. You going up there by yourself? Taking Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon, come on. You come with me, kid. Okay, Cap. Okay.
You head up there. You get a decent view of the area. Quite a few buildings that are of a similar height to you. Maybe a few that are taller.
Yeah.
But you do get quite a good look. As you get out there and you look over this cityscape and get this 360-degree view, you can see in some areas there's black smoke rising from the city. And you're looking around, you look back towards the wasteland and over in the direction of, some mountains, and maybe approximately where your escape pod is sitting, and you can see how far you actually did come last night.
Yeah, I can just it's just hazy, and it's like that. Like when the sun's coming, it's like that orange, like the sun darkens from the smoke in the air.
Yeah.
I'm there.
As you get up there, you can hear the occasional scream, yell. And if you really concentrate, the sound that these creatures were making the night before is burned into your head. You can hear that off in the distance as well.
He just shudders a little bit.
Is he hearing anything other than the sound of the zombie shit, or is there cars? Is there gunshots? Is there sound of of not people who are affected?
You hear the sound of a character who's not there piping up and interrupting again. Fuck.
Come on.
Are you moving around the roof as well, like going to the different corners and taking a look?
Going to different corners, like seeing if there's potentially, like, how close are we to any other buildings? Not particularly, or?
They're fairly wide streets here. It's almost like a semi-commercial, industrial, some residential area.
Yeah.
But as you go over to one of the corners, you catch sight of as the translation goes to, it's a grocery store.
Oh.
And you can see there's a group of 4 humanoids moving and looking around. And they go up to the door and go inside. And they're not moving like the zombies move. They're moving with purpose. And they shut the doors after them.
And he's like, Brandon, Come over here. Tell me what you see. Will they capaxi?
So, I mean, I imagine maybe you could have called him over as this was happening. You can both roll perception checks.
It's a 10 for Burzin, and a 13 for Brandon. Rolling like trash.
Yeah, you can't quite tell from this distance. They're just humanoids.
Okay. Well, that looks like a grocery store or something. Maybe they got some like shopping carts, something like that. Maybe we could use that to reinforce the doors. Something. What do you think? Yeah, sure, Cap. Is there anything else of note that we can see from up here? Can we see like the spaceport over in the distance, or?
No, at a certain point the buildings start to get taller and taller, and you can't see that far in. Off in the distance, you can see there are extremely tall buildings, skyscrapers, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Multi-tiered other structures, but yeah, you can't see clearly now.
Cool. Okay. Now, come on, we'll head down, tell everyone what we saw. Maybe we could get some extra supplies or something from the store across the road.
And you get down there, and Tiny and Sawbones come in, and they're maybe midway talking to Astra, and then they catch you up about it, and then relay all of the information from before. And then Astra informs everybody that
She's good to go. As good as she can be, anyway.
I saw a grocery store across the road. Maybe there's something we could find in there. We did see some people go in there. I don't know what they were. May have been Capaxi, may have been something else, but they looked like actual people, not zombies. So, if anything, maybe we could talk to them and get some more information about what the fuck is going on here.
Sure.
Okay, so what's the plan?
It's probably a good idea.
Shall we all go, or?
I'd say so. I don't want to be by myself if shit goes down, Astra.
Righto.
I don't want to speak for everybody, but that would be my suggestion.
As a group.
Yeah.
You going
Just
first.
to see if we can have a chat. Have a nice, simple chat. A friendly chat. See if we can find out what happened here. Who's responsible? Who we need to kill?
I like it.
How do we get off this rock?
This is what I was looking for. I was looking for some social interaction with some locals.
Some friendly locals.
If we do see one of those creatures, I want to cast Detect Magic. I tell everybody, I want to see if I can understand how they're being brought back.
Okay. You guys all head out.
I'm going to set Bantam. I want to set Bantam so that he stays outside of the supermarket. So he's going out to patrol first to see if the coast is clear to get to the supermarket.
Okay. Perception check from Bantam.
All right, what's Bantam? Ooh, if I'm in control of him, he gets my perception.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep, okay. So that is a 12.
Yeah, you don't see any movement or anything.
All right, so he reports back.
You don't see shit!
Well, I think we're good, guys. Let's go quiet. So he's going to make his way first, and I want him to sort of like go up to the glass of the supermarket and have a look in and see if he can get a better view of what these humanoids are.
Where are you guys during all of this?
Across the road at the end of an alleyway, looking over towards the grocery store. Is that the layout of this place?
Sure, you can find a vantage point. Maybe there's like a 3/4 wall or something like that you could be behind.
For flavor, would it have been possible to have found like a welcome to Central City t-shirt that I could be wearing
Yes.
or swag?
There sure is.
In the
Of course.
awesome.
it's
Tanner's back, baby!
it's like on over
Tanner's back!
over his armor.
Like over the suit. Yeah.
You got the t-shirt, you got the pen, you got the keychain.
It's like horrific. Like there's like a splotch of blood somewhere.
All right, Bantam goes up to the door. Perception
All
check.
right. Ooh, that's not good. What's that? That's an 8.
Can't see any
Oh.
movement inside.
I rolled a 3. Okay. It's not much he can do. Can he push the door to see if the door's like left unlocked from the...
There's sliding doors.
Okay, can he activate the sliding door? Bloop, boop.
I don't think we should surprise them or open their I think we need to come in peace, right? Like we can't just open. Well, like scoping it out makes sense,
All right.
but opening it seems like an act of
Okay,
invasion.
I let go of the doors.
Like, Burzin wants to scope the street, see if there is any other movement down either way on the street to see if we could just get across, wave at the windows, just be like, try to get their attention.
As you guys are maybe there, everybody watching, everybody roll perception.
11 for Burzin, 26 for Brandon.
Jesus.
Dirty 20.
14.
Yeah. Sawbones and Tiny, you guys see it's hard, almost like the light reflecting off the windows, that sort of thing. It's a fairly glass front store, but you do see some movement inside, and it looks like they're collecting things off of the shelves. Brandon, however, notices down the street, he sees one of these zombies kind of slowly shambling along just down the road towards you guys. It's about, maybe 100 feet away at this point, but it's definitely heading towards you.
So it's looking our way.
Yeah. Does the program let us speak like Capaxi?
You don't know?
Let's go say hello. I speak a lot of languages. We'll find something.
But it's just like, okay, you keep an eye on that fucking zombie. We're gonna go across the world. We're gonna try and get these guys' attention. See what information we can get out of them, if any. We may not even be able to speak to these guys. So we get in, we talk. Maybe we get in the store, lock the doors, get out again. I don't know, but we got to find out what's going on here. So Brandon, you keep an eye on that fucking zombie, and let's go. Everyone ready?
Yes, Cap.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
All right. I'm going to leave Bantam on the outside to, patrol out the front because he doesn't attract any attention, and we can all run on in.
Yeah, run towards the doors. I'm guessing they're locked. I've got a distinct feeling that they're locked.
You kind of, stealth crouch run your way up to the doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tactical run.
Yeah, we all know that. Brandon's keeping an eye on this zombie. It's like, okay, telling you that, like, you guys are good. And you get right up to the doors, and somebody tries it, and you see that it is unlocked.
Ooh.
They've just been slid shut.
Yeah. Everyone in. Come on. Go.
Righto.
Just like he gets to the door, pulls it open, like starts waving everyone through. Everyone gets through, slides the door closed again, start heading over towards where Brandon and Sawbones and Tiny saw the people.
And as you guys head up to them, are you trying to be stealthy? Are you just walking up? What are you doing?
We call
yeah,
out.
just walking
Just
up,
walk up.
hands out, like in the Capaxi greeting that Brandon and
We spin in
Ready
circles.
to spin around.
that
Yeah.
everyone told us about.
Very nice. And as you guys approach, you do that, and you see one of them, and they turn, and their hands are full of things. Like, they've got like a shopping basket, and it's got stuff, and they just drop it. And from their back, they pull a rifle and point it at you guys. And for a moment, you hear this, and it slowly, like, and it translates, and it says, "Stop! Stop right there! Stop!" And they're pointing this rifle at you.
Yeah, Burzin stops.
Are
Yeah,
they
they
Capaxi?
are.
They are Capaxi. This one is Capaxi.
All right, hands up. Staying still.
Stop! Stop where you are!
Hands out in the traditional greeting.
Head
Yeah.
very straight.
And
Yeah,
Spin around. We spin.
we mean you no harm. We just want to talk.
and they call out, "Over here! There's someone here!" And you hear
Friend.
footsteps. And you see behind you there's 4 more of these Capaxi, and they all appear holding various weapons, and they surround you.
Hands are out. Very non-threatening.
Look, we could have snuck up on you guys if we wanted, but we didn't. That's got to buy us some kind of not shooting us immediately, right?
Says the giant Vesk.
Everybody, be cool. We don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. Does the program translate our speech?
There's a slight pause, as, like a bit of a delay
Yeah.
as this is coming through. And one of them speaks up. "What do you want from us? What are you doing here?"
We just want to talk. We were in a ship We were bringing medical supplies to the planet. We were sabotaged. The ship exploded, and we were in a lifeboat. From there, we had to land because we had nowhere else to go, and then we came to the city.
We were on a Carpaxitarian mission.
Yeah.
What?
A Carpaxitarian mission. We were sent by Edge Corp with medical supplies, potential cure, vaccines for the disease. There was
Medicine.
yes.
Where is it?
It all exploded in space. Like I said, we were sabotaged.
Someone didn't want us to make it, but we survived.
We survived. Again, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. We want to find out what's going on here.
And there's this almost strange standoff that's happening here. And one of them waves to the others, and they slowly lower their weapons. And one of them walks forward, holsters his pistol, just, kind of in the,
On his hip?
Yeah. It's not
In
like
his-
a
in his
professional
quick
holster
shave.
or anything. They put their hands out and turn around and say, "My name is Brugit."
Brugit. My name is Burzin. I'm a captain. My name is Captain Castor, but you can call me Burzin.
Burzin. Yes.
What happened to your planet? Where did all these undead come from? Is it the disease or is it something else?
They came very quickly. And you can see it is almost struggling for words to describe it. You've just arrived?
Literally yesterday. Got planet side.
Bad timing, my friend. Bad timing.
Yeah.
Bad timing. You're telling me, friend. Didn't expect to come into some kind of mid-apocalyptic zombie infestation.
Well, Captain Burzin, I imagine you want to look after your people as much as I want to look after mine.
Yes.
You are free to take what you will from this area, but after that we must go our separate ways. As for what happened here, you can look around and you can see for yourself. The gods have decided that we are unworthy.
The gods? What do you mean, the gods?
How else can you explain something like this? Something so terrible, so sudden. We rose too high too quickly, and they've smote us down.
No. This has got to be some kind of outside influence. The dead don't just wake themselves up. They need to be awoken through some kind of magic. This has nothing to do with gods.
Tell me, Captain, what are the gods, if not magic?
Oh no, you've got me there. I'll give you that. But this is not a punishment. This is not from the gods. This feels like the machinations of some kind of madman. Someone that had it in for the Capaxi.
Perhaps not. I'm not here to discuss the finer details of the decimation of my people. We are here to find food and ultimately find transport off this planet.
Where?
I can tell you have only just arrived. For at this point it's every man for himself, Captain.
Well, I appreciate your candor, sir. I won't keep you any longer. Guys, did you have any questions you wanted to ask the gentleman? The gentle person? Gentle Capaxi?
I mean, I got a few questions, but something very helpful is if you could tell us where we shouldn't go, because you've been here since it's happened.
Stay away from the university. It was overrun very quickly from those who lived on the outskirts. They tried to control who could get on the ships, who could not. Perhaps in the inner cities they could, but in the outer, there was no chance. You'll find nothing there but death.
Did you always have an evacuation plan? Is that just something in this culture? I mean, it's good thinking, but it seems odd.
The military gave the evacuation order. they handled it as best they could, I imagine, under the circumstances. It all happened very quickly.
And they didn't stay to fight? Well, we haven't seen a military presence here. Or evidence of one.
Yes. You will see them. If you continue into the city, you will see them walking with the rest of the dead.
Ooh. That's not good.
When did people start getting sick? If you don't mind me asking. We were coming to deliver help. We know that they discovered a vaccine or a cure. And so we're here to deliver it. Someone didn't want us to come, but when did you start getting sick? Do you remember when people here did?
It was around 30, 40 days ago. The first cases were reported.
In the outskirts or cities? Any place specifically?
Yes, it started around the museum, the surrounding areas. And then
the museum?
when the sick went to the hospital, it started spreading from there. They tried to control it as much as they could, but they were unable.
Can I, while everyone else is chatting, can I look at the events that are concerning the museum in the most recent history? Events that might be like something, related to it?
Yeah, sure. So maybe it turns and starts talking to some of the others, and you have a look, and you can see that in the museum, it's the history of the Kopaxi world that's on display there. So the Kopai relics and things like that are displayed there.
Oh man, I think they might be a little right. Like gods or someone representing them. I don't believe in that.
Well,
What? So were there
Magic.
a recent discovery that got brought back to the museum or something, or?
is this you asking them?
There's this event here.
Sure. So was there a recent excavation or archaeological find?
I don't know about such things. I'm a farmer. I don't go to the museum.
What is the Church of the Sacred Copa? I'm so sorry. I'm just very interested in cultures around the world, around worlds,
It's our place of worship. We praise the land, the world, the magic of our planet. You have not been here for long, but I am trying to be as respectful as possible, as is our teachings. However, we have lingered here for longer than we intended. I see you are no harm to us, and we do not wish harm upon you. But we will go our separate ways at this point.
Before you go, just a quick question on when people were getting sick. Did they just get sick and die? Like when did these zombies appear?
People were dying after some weeks. But these zombies, they only appeared recently. 1 week.
Interesting.
1 week.
Yes, 10 days perhaps.
Tell me, friend, are there any other factions, any other people we should watch out for outside of these undead monstrosities?
Yes. Not all you encounter will be as approachable as us. Many were left behind. The undesirables, as it were.
A deal. Someone offered you all up, giving them time to leave. Someone who knew that there wouldn't be a cure in time.
Sometimes that's how it feels. But we know what we are. We serve the masters.
Who are the...
No, I mean we're exploited, Like,
yeah.
exploited workers.
The,
Fuck the
the
proletariat.
oligarchy. Kind
Yeah,
of,
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It wasn't ominous or anything. No, okay.
It seemed like you were introducing a whole
No,
new element to
no.
what's
That's
going
why
on.
I felt I need to clarify. Because Don't follow
That was super
that
useful.
thread.
I'm glad he stayed long enough to clarify
Okay.
that. Yeah. We would have gone down a
All
different
right,
path.
well, I've got my Twinkies. I'm going to go.
No, thank you for your time. Thank you for staying for a chat.
Thank you.
Is there anything you would recommend here as far as, delicacies, staples, things that we might enjoy with our extraterrestrial, insights?
Yes, you go to the foreign food section. It's in aisle 12.
Oh, perfect. So, like packed world foods. Hey, Brandon, maybe
something
they have
like that.
space Skittles.
I don't go for those, but Garrelax does.
Oh, no,
Garrelax.
it's an acquired taste.
Oh, yes, it's there's quite a bit over there. He says there's a bit over there.
Great. Hey, Garrelax, thank you.
It's
Guys,
okay. I only took one or two things. There's still lots there.
Great. I mean, it's probably not great for your internal organs, your digestive tract, whatever that is.
It makes me shit a lot, but it's so tasty.
I'm sure. Garrelax, Bridget.
Brujit.
I'm so sorry, Bridget. Garrelax,
Yes.
you guys have been a dream. We found out
Yes.
more. We've found out more than I imagined we would have, and that we've found even more questions than we started with. So thank you for your time. Please feel free to be on your way. Watch out for the zombie that's going to be coming up the road anytime now.
Thank you, and good luck to you.
No, and you. Maybe we can meet again under better circumstances.
Maybe. And they all gather their things up and they all head out.
Do we do the hands and spin when we leave, or is that just for greetings?
Oh, that's just a greeting. It's quite rude to do that when you leave.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, goodbye.
Just give me a nod, like in a movie. Just a cool
you
guy
like-
nod.
Squints his eyes a little
Head
bit,
back.
raises one eyebrow, and just gives him a little nod.
Oh, I wish I had eyebrows.
Hey,
I would do that too.
if only you guys had eyes.
I psychokinetic a hand with a thumbs up.
Ah,
I kind of give him a
it
nod
was just a
too.
fight.
Oh no.
Oh, Tiny.
The thumb.
No.
What? No, thumbs up.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
I do by my thumb, sir.
Oh, that's good. He knows Shakespeare. Yes, I like Shakespeare too. All right. Goodbye.
The bard. Yeah.
Do by your thumb at me.
And as they leave this supermarket, they close the doors behind them. You're all left standing there. And perhaps with more questions, wondering what the fuck is going on here. And perhaps we'll find out next time. Star Raiders is an Arcane Focus Network production. Be sure to rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You'd be amazed how much it helps us spread the word. Looking for more adventure? Head to arcanefocusnetwork.com.